All right, welcome to Playing in the Kitchen with V. Today we're going to, actually this is hopefully going to be one of my shortest videos. So, um, I have been using a homemade laundry detergent off and on, I'm going to say for the last 6 years. I used it, first got into it with some girls from my previous place of work. They were using it for their scrubs. And so I decided to use it, to try it. I made up the liquid and I made up the powder. And it consisted of so many cups of borax, so many cups of washing soda, so many cups of baking soda mixed with a shredded bar of Fields naphtha and a bar of Zote. And of course, my dog decides to bark. Anyway, so you take all that and you mix it up with your powder. You shred your bars and you mix up your powder and you put, the instructions was 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in your laundry. What I learned from that is that anytime you put a store-bought bar of soap in your laundry, your clothes will have buildup. Bottom line, I don't care what kind of soap it is. If it says it's a stain bar for stains only, if it is made in a store, it will have other chemicals that do not break down, that do not actually mix into your water well, and they will grab onto your clothes. So after about 6 months, I discovered that all of my scrubs had a film all over them and they were dingy looking. So I even made, you take that mixture and you can actually make it into a liquid. Same thing, was no different. So I went back to my regular laundry. And in that process, of course, I've been making soap since 2014. And so I gave up store-bought soap for one because I could always tell a difference on my skin when I was a kid versus film buildup on my skin, dryness. And if you will look at a regular bar of soap, there are so many different chemicals that a soap company puts in there to actually try to give you the benefits of a natural bar of soap, because they pull out the glycerin. That is a natural moisturizer that pulls the moisture out of the air into your skin. They sell that to lotion companies. They sell a lot of different byproducts out of their soap. Vice versa for lotions. Anyway, so back to the laundry detergent. So I've used Gain and different products for years. And I've recently, for the past, would you say year, 2 years maybe, I've had my first HE washer. Now before the HE, I would pretty much use, my cheap go-to is actually foca. Okay, I like the smell of it. By the time I put my Gain fabric softener in, I can't tell it's a cheaper laundry detergent. It doesn't tear my clothing. It doesn't wear it down. I can tell you though, I have used cheap detergent. Cheap detergent will destroy clothes. It will eat up the threads. It will cause colors to fade. And in the long run, in my opinion, and I am a cheapo, you can ask my husband, for the most part, you know, if you're going to have to rebuy clothes, you really ain't coming out any better with buying a cheaper detergent. So, this in front of me is a detergent that I've been using for the past 2 weeks. I decided, I seen something that laundry detergent was going to go up 10%, actually starting February this month. So I thought, you know what, let me get back into making my own laundry detergent. Let's see if I can tweak it. So, being a soap maker, I already knew the qualities that I needed. The reason the other recipe that's been floating around on Facebook and pretty much the internet, all over the place. The reason it didn't work is because it did not have surfactants. And you can't get that from borax. You can't get that from washing soda. You can't really get that actually from a Phil's Naphtha bar or a Zote bar. The reason being is because a surfactant, the only time you get that is it has to be, well, one, all natural. That if you'll read any label that has a sudsing factor is coconut oil. You will find coconut is actually in about everything that you clean with. So, with that being said, I started looking for something cost efficient that was a surfactant, thank you, that I could make up a large batch of laundry detergent, and I was going to like it. It was going to clean just the way I needed it to. So, yes, I could make a bar of 100% pure coconut oil soap, which would be coconut, lye, and water, which this right here is lard, lye, and water. 100% pure, all natural. I have actually got pretty good cleaning with this, and this is what people used in the 40s, the 50s, blah, 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 and sometimes I still sell it as washing soap on eBay. When I make washing soap, sure, I'll do leave some lye in it, but anyway, this will actually suds up, and this will actually not leave anything on your clothing because it does not have a wax in it. That is your problem with bar soap from also the stores, that it's too much wax and it builds up on your clothing. So instead of me making 100% bar of coconut oil, because one thing coconut oil does, if it's 100% made into a bar soap, very drying, can become very harsh, and I don't want to tear my clothes up. Neither do I want to use a lye heavy bar of soap in with my clothes. Now, if my husband came out of the oil fields or a coal miner and he had filthy clothes, yes, but neither one of us do anything that's going to be requiring a super strong soap to clean with. So anyway, I decided not to make the 100% coconut bar soap. So I took this right here in front of you is actually 4 pounds of 4 pounds of washing soda, 4 pounds of borax, and 4 pounds of foca. Now, I can't use foca in an HE washer. Why? Because it suds a lot. I've tried it. So my idea was, why don't I take the basic of the powders from the previous detergent that I used and add in the foca that I like. And my thought process was, by the time I add the washing soda and the borax, it was actually going to cause the sudsing to actually be almost non-existent. Now, with the washing soda and the borax, you get the laundry booster, you get brighter clothes, but the foca is my surfactant. It is an anionic surfactant, and that is the reason this recipe works well. It does not suds up like normal foca does in a washer, but your clothes are clean. There's fresh smelling. There's no, I don't see any like buildup on my clothes like I did, especially at the leg of my clothes where they drag the floor. Don't see any of that buildup with this formula. It's cheap. Also, I went to the Dollar Tree and got these little pellets right here, or actually the dollar bottles of odor eliminator or a boost leave-in, but you can use anything you want. So what I end up making, and you can tweak this formula however you want, but pretty much I just put in the same amount of everything to make it equal out to, I ended up with 20 pounds of laundry detergent for right at $20. Now, you know, that may last you quite a while. That might last you all year. It may not last you just a couple of months if you do laundry a lot. I do laundry quite a bit. So, I use it on everything that I put in my washer. My rugs, my t-shirts, my blouses, my jeans, my bed sheets, my towels. The only thing different I do is when it comes to a fragrance or a, how can I say this? What am I looking for? The word. Fabric softener. There we go. Yay! So when I want a fabric softener that smells like Gain, I just add it in. So yes, this is, you're looking at 20 pounds of laundry detergent for $20. That's pretty darn cheap. It cleans well. It's easy to find. Now, is this all natural? No. And honestly, you can say borax is all natural. Washing soda is all natural. Really, none of that's all natural. Because it's all derived from a chemical. And depending on how you use it, it may not be good for your body. But I will guarantee this will be more cost efficient and give you the same benefits as Gain laundry detergent, your Tide. And also, if you want to make a container of it that is for dirty, filthy, greasy clothes, then I would recommend buying a bar of 100% pure coconut soap. That's, you know, flip it on the back, look at your label, make sure it's coconut lime water. Because if it's more than 3 ingredients, it's probably got other stuff in it. So anyway, there you have it. Like I said, I've been using it 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Works great for me. You can tweak it. If you like this video and you like my recipe, give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, Whiskey Ridge, I got to check them out this Saturday night at Austin City. Fantastic band. I can't brag enough, honestly. The lead guitar player is my bass player, and I really think of him like family. So, you know, if you're wanting 70s, 80s rock, Journey, phenomenal. The guy nails it. I mean, vocally on par, musically on par. If you want a band to dance your boots off, that's these guys. You need to check them out. I will actually put a clip of their video in this video. That's actually going to be my musical part of this segment. Also, while I'm sitting here with my soap in my hand, you can check out Cumberland Gap Soaps on Facebook. You can check us out on Amazon and on eBay. And for the most part, eBay's probably going to have our larger selection of soaps. Right now, Amazon only has like plain lye and a plain shea butter bar and some poison ivy soap. But anyway, and I may get into making that pure 100% bar of coconut soap, because honestly, I don't see a whole lot of people, I don't see a lot of places to buy it. So anyway, thank you guys for checking us out. Thanks for listening, and you know, by all means, throw it together, use it, tell us what you think about it, and you might come up with an ideal that makes this recipe a little better. If you do, put it down in the comments, and the recipe will also be down in the comments. Thank you, guys, and stay tuned for Little Whiskey Ridge. Check-ins out next time.
I'm gonna give you my love.